about time we did a good interview. He said, why? I'm not going anywhere. Well, I wasn't planning a farewell or an obituary. I just want to talk to you about your decades in Formula One. He said, OK, come to my farm in Brazil. I'll send you the helicopter.
All OK?
Yeah, perfect, thank you. Yeah. Do I want to drive? Yeah, drive. What is it? Just like a normal golf buggy. Right, let's talk about Formula One. You're a dictator, aren't you? You have a flat line of managers. You don't have a pyramid of management around you.
No, it's right. When I'm not here any longer, they'll have to restructure what I do, which will be difficult, because maybe if I make 10 decisions, maybe we get 7 or 8 right. And when you start having a committee, you make 10 decisions and probably 9 are wrong.
You've got some beautiful art and bits and pieces.
If I see some good prints that I think are worth collecting and framing, and people that I admire, I collect things that I like, that I can afford.
Bit of Beatles going on there, made up of old records.
Yeah.
Did you ever meet him? Frank Sinatra? Yeah?
I met him when he was in London.
What do you do on this, an hour a day or something?
Hour a year. Not for me, those things.
Now we've got this situation where Liberty Media have bought some shares, and by the end of the first quarter 2017, look like they're going to be in control of Formula One. Is that how you see it going?
Well, that's how it's looking at the moment, yeah.
So what does that mean for you?
It means that we'll have, well, it depends what and how they want to run the company. They will own the company and have control of the company, which is what CVC have had for 10 years. If they want to change it, obviously they can.
Do you think they will? Do you think you'll be in Formula One through 2017 and long beyond?
I have no idea. No idea.
And what can you do to affect that, to control that?
I'm not going to try.
So it's a question of whether, if they see your value, if they realise your negotiating skills, your contact list.
That's more important. You know, I do deals with people with handshakes throughout the world, and people are happy with that. I'm happy with that.
My word is my bond. Is that absolutely today?
100%.
And you've got these 2 lovely owls around here. Are they your pets or something?
So not so much mine as Fabiana loves this.
You don't need a glove?
I probably need one, I haven't got one.
Who's the wisest of you two? One day you're not going to be in Formula One, that's just inevitable, although you say you're never going to die. But somebody's going to have to pick it up and run with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you sort of think, look, here's my baby, look after it,
I hope that's what
I've given
happens.
my life to it.
Absolutely.
Or do you think, I tell you what, I hope it just blows up because I've...
No. I hope I'm still around, and I can see a massive amount of improvements.
Are you proud of what you've achieved in F1?
Yeah. Well, I think they're proud, satisfied.
Why not proud?
Because that's what I'm supposed to do. And if you're good at if you're doing a good job, that's what you're paid to do, a good job.
So you think there might not be a place for you, or you might not like the place they've got for you in F1 moving forward?
Well, if they want to change the whole structure of the company and run it like a corporation, probably I won't fit in.
So you're into these statues, into what do we call those?
I tell you what, Fabiana calls it rubbish.
Couldn't you afford a proper full-size telephone box?
Couldn't afford the calls. I think that was done when I was very young, because I couldn't get in there now evening.
It's very relaxing here, isn't it? I bet you can, like, you know what? I don't need to worry about Formula One when I'm sitting here.
I still worry about Formula One.
Do you? We know the wheeling and the dealing, but Bernie as the person, we don't know much about.
Well, there's not a lot to know about me.
Well, of course
I'm a
there is.
used car dealer.
Well, so am I, but I
was better than you.
Yeah, I have no doubt about that. I don't have a farm in Brazil.
We're all on board.
Let's go.
Okay.
Good. I don't know what a coffee plant looks like.
Babby, where's all the cows?
The cows are just across the road. Once the coffee comes from the plantation, it goes inside this big structure where we wash the coffee and take all the impurity and process him a little bit. Espera só pouquinho, Donizete. A gente vai entrar aí.
Who do you trust in Formula One?
There's a little green thing like that. It's called a dollar bill. In God we trust.
Do you trust women more than men?
I think women are more competent than men. They haven't got massive egos. So when they do something, at least they do things believing in it for other people, not just for themselves.
Get off that.
Yes.
How long have you been processing coffee, Fabiana?
This is going to be our 4th harvest,
Yeah.
and I learned everything from scratch because I wasn't a farmer, I was a lawyer before.
Can we buy this coffee in Europe?
It's not on the retail market yet, it's going to be soon.
Yeah.
So this is the green beans.
Yeah.
So that's going to be roasted, and then when you buy in the supermarket, it's brown and it smells really nice.
It smells
it's
of
quite,
nothing, does it?
Yeah, it's quite earthy smell, right?
Yeah. That's not what I expected at all.
No, we go upstairs and we go to the roastery where the magic happens and the coffee really turns into what we're used to see.
What does money mean to you?
Doesn't mean anything. I don't spend like I could. I think you should always, more or less, if you can, be wanting something to achieve something. The minute you don't want to achieve anything, that's where it stops.
What makes you cry? Do you cry?
I think so, yeah.
You tend
No,
to
I
know
don't
because
cry.
tears come down your face.
No, I'm emotional, which is people find strange.
About what?
Silly things upset me.
Like, give us a for instance.
Well, I'm very happy if I was given a trophy to somebody that had done something good. Even now, which I'm so happy about. I'm emotional about it. I'm happy that they've done something good.
Something I really respect about you is you're just about the only person in Formula One that I interview that doesn't want to see the questions first and doesn't have a media person on their shoulder with a microphone.
That's because you wasn't interviewing people 30 years ago. Because it never happened those days.
You don't have anybody around you like that, do you?
Not at all.
On the media side.
I can get into enough trouble on my own without any help.
So the coffee we had this morning was your coffee?
Yes.
Wow.
Did you like it?
I did, very much so, yeah.
So we put the beans in here, they roast inside here, and they come out in here, in this part where it cools down. This is all celebrity coffee. This is what we sell wholesale.
So this makes the capsules.
Yes.
Ah, okay, well, for your machines.
Exactly. Can have the other
Everything
package.
here, Martin, I insisted we built with old wood.
Yeah.
Because I don't want anything new. So everything was reclaimed wood.
And you've still got some of your art in here as well.
Gotta find somewhere to put it.
You've had a few skirmishes, but you always seem to come out on top with the EU, with the German law courts, Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs. Do you always win?
No.
Did they scare you, any of those? Do you have sleepless nights over some of these things?
Not at all.
Never? Never wake up in the middle of the night thinking,
No.
God, I hope this happens, that happens?
No.
Even in Germany a couple of years back?
No. I just wondered what the beds were like in the prisons, that's all.
You're not the most physically scary bloke, it must be said. But people are scared of you, aren't they? Why are people scared of you?
I have no idea why. They need to be, but I have no idea why.
Even now, when you're walking down the paddock, everybody knows because they're scared of you.
I hope that's wrong. I hope that's wrong. I hope that people really sort of appreciate, I do what I say I'm going to do, whatever it might be. And I've got something that's kept me in good state for a long time. Don't get mad, get even. So if somebody does something bad to me, I wait.
Well, what access, what hospitality. In 20 years of making Formula One television, I've had very few days like this. We just dropped Mr. E off at the airport. He's gone off to speak to the president of Brazil to sort out a new deal for the Brazilian Grand Prix. You do wonder who will do that sort of thing in the future. He was really honest and really open with us, I must say. I thoroughly enjoyed that.